All right, we are live. Welcome everybody to this edition of the Ghoulie and Spotlight Wrestling Show. You already know what it is. We got special guest GangGreenDavid in the house. Please subscribe to that man's channel. His channel is in the link in the description. Also, of course, we got Darion from Spotlight Sports Radio Talk, who did a phenomenal job on his Detroit Lions video, which had a giggle here too. And Gridiron Blitz, dude, I know we can't phase you when it comes to your Detroit Lions, but just be real. Just come to reality, man. Detroit won't have anything. Stafford has to go. Maybe you guys should have drafted Tula. Who knows? But anyway, we have a pay-per-view this Sunday. A very good pay-per-view, to be honest with you. Looking at this card. So, gentlemen, any words before we start with this NXT in your house?
Make sure you
I'm
mute yourself.
excited. It's going to be a fun show. We got lots of exciting matches on the card. One being a triple threat women's match. The other one being a certain superstar's first big match in the WWE. You have one person who has one last chance to proclaim the gold. And you have a tag match. And you also have a first time ever, I believe, in Gargano and Lee, which I'm actually pretty excited for. So it's a solid card. I can't wait.
Yeah, I'm very excited about this actual NXT takeover. Knowing don't watch NXT as much, but I'm kind of excited knowing they bringing the in your house thing back. Knowing that, like MalcGoolie said, it's been since 20 years since the 25 or 25 years, 20 something years or something of that nature of the in your house. But I'm really looking forward to this, knowing that it's going to be it's gonna be an interesting weekend. It's gonna be an interesting weekend. I know I'm lagging a little bit. I'm gonna go back in and go back out, but I think I'm lagging a little bit, so I'm gonna go in and go back out.
All right, since D had to go back in and come back out, it's been also, believe it or not, it's been 21 years. The last time we had it in your house was St. Valentine's Day Massacre, which was actually a pretty good show. Maybe I can review that. The last in your house pay-per-view was in 1999. And on St. Valentine's Day Massacre, and I remember the main event being Vince McMahon versus Austin, and The Rock and versus Mankind for the WWF Championship. Also, but yeah, it's been 21 years. I can't believe it. Huge thank you to Shawn Michaels and Triple H for bringing back the In Your House. Personally, to me, it should have never left in the get-go. To me, it should have never left. But we got six matches. All of them have time and meaning. And let's get to the ones that are going to be... It's kind of hard to say which match is going to be weak because they're all not weak. They all have stories going into them this Sunday. But let's go to the matches how the card should go. So let's start off with the 6 women's tag team match as Mrs. Wrestling, Candice LeRae, and her partners Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez versus Mia Ying, Shotzi Blackheart, and Tegan Knox. Who do you guys have and why?
All right, I guess I'll start this one. I'm going to have to say the team of Candice, Dakota Kai, and Raquel Gonzalez. I think they're really trying to build up Candice's new character now, being that she's trying to portray herself as the new power woman of NXT with Johnny Gargano. So I'm going to say that with that team, I think they're going to build their own momentum, and they're probably going to win this match.
Darion just left, so he's back on. So, Darion, who you got in the 6 women's tag team match?
Can you name them again because it was lagging, so I really wasn't able to hear.
We have Candice LeRae, Dakota Kai, and Gonzalez, and they're facing against Mia Ying, Shotzi Blackheart, and Tegan Knox.
I really don't know much about these wrestlers, especially the women's wrestlers, in my personal opinion. Um, I'm just going to go with Candice LeRae's team. I really don't know the women's division like that for NXT. I'm not really too impressed with the women's division with the NXT. That's just my personal opinion. I think it's just not what it used to be when I was watching NXT with the women. But Tegan Knox, I'll just go with Candice LeRae, Kai, and Gonzalez in my personal opinion.
Wow, everybody's going for the heels. For me, this story makes sense because Tegan Knox and Dakota Kai and Gonzalez still have their beef going on. You have also Mia Ying and Candice LeRae still having their thing. Shotzi Blackheart, they just put her in there because, I guess she got attacked by Dakota Kai as well. But I'm going to say this. After what we saw on Wednesday between Mia Ying and Candice LeRae, I'm gonna have to say maybe the baby faces take it here. And I think Dakota Kai needs to want to take the pinfall here. Tegan Knox, I don't think, to my knowledge, has ever gotten a win over Dakota Kai. Mia Ying and Candice LeRae can fight around backstage. Shotzi Blackheart and Gonzalez is going to be something. But yeah, to make the story between them a little stronger with Mia Ying and Candice LeRae, they have to go out of this match, like to fight in the crowd. Well, I can't say the crowd, like backstage or something like that. So I'm gonna have to go with Tegan Knox, Shotzi Blackheart, and Mia Ying to win this 6-man women's tag team match. So that's that. So the next match that should be next on the card, in my opinion, Finn Balor versus Damian Priest. Oh boy,
that could be match of the night.
It could.
It's an echo somewhere, y'all. Even when I'm muted, it's an echo.
I'm content with Johnny's new theme song, Carnage, but it sounds much better than Seth's new theme song. I give you that much.
So I'm gonna go with. Go ahead, Ghoulie.
I was about to ask who was gonna go first and who was gonna pick between Damian Priest and Finn Balor.
You can go.
To be honest though, man, Damian Priest attacked Finn Balor. A lot of people in the chat are probably saying Damian Priest needs to win this match, and I kind of do agree. He does need a big win. But I think also at the same time they just put Finn in this feud because remember he was supposed to take on Walter, but due to the UK being in quarantine and whatnot, it might. Well, I can't say it's never going to happen, but it's going to be somewhere down the road. Maybe Imperial interferes in this match. Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. I'm going to have to say. I'm gonna have to say Damian Priest. As much as I want Finn to win, I'm gonna have to go with Damian Priest.
Yeah, I would actually have to agree with that. It sucks because I was really looking forward to seeing Walter and Finn Balor. That was kind of a dream match to me. But I kind of agree with you, MalcGoolie. I think you could probably see Imperium getting involved. And Damian Priest needs kind of a build-up a little bit. So I'm going to say that he takes over Finn Balor.
I'm going to go off the limb here. And I'm going to say Finn Balor's going to win this match, actually. Because I'm still thinking about football. In my personal opinion, so much stuff been going on. But I do like Finn Balor here. I really don't know too much about Damian Priest to say that he'll win. Yes, he's a young guy. He's up and coming, which I completely understand. I was trying to do some research today, but I've just been so busy. I woke up at 1 o'clock today. So, it's been a real rough day so far for me, but I'm just going to go with the person that I do know and the capabilities that Finn Balor can put in a ring and what he could put in a match. When it comes to NXT, that's how he was able to get moved up onto the main roster at first and then brought back down because there's no room on the main roster. So I'm definitely going with Finn Balor here to get the W.
I can totally agree with Eli Washington. Finn is the NXT champion, not Damian Priest. So, Finn losing to Priest won't hurt Finn at all because Priest is like a new guy. But either way, I still believe that this match can actually get a little bit.
Might be match of the night.
David said it could be match of the night, but I think this next match could be match of the night. Karrion Kross. Screw that. I'm not calling him Karrion Kross. Killer Kross with his sexy ass girlfriend Scarlett Baudet take on the Psycho Killer Tommaso Ciampa. Killer Kross, as this match should be Extreme Rules. This match should be where weapons should be involved. They're both insane. They're both crazy. And I love Killer Kross's gimmick. I love it. And I love the fact that Scarlett is like that one chick, like when you see in the mirror and like she screams, the shit will break. Like, I love that type of psychotic. Yes, I love the theme too. I love it. I love Killer Kross. Killer Kross. If you never seen him in TNA, that dude is he was a freaking. Oh God, I don't even know if moose is even in the word. Dude is like a freaking. He is Carnage and he is Carnage incarnate. And with Scarlett by there, I don't think she's going to interfere as much. But I'm going to say this could be match of the night. This is a big match for Killer Kross, though. It really is.
Yeah, I would have to agree. I would actually agree with Matt, too. Because I think after this match, I think Karrion Kross wins, and I think Ciampa moves up to the main roster. I think he's.
And it seems like he went off in freezing, so hopefully he could come back. So I have to agree with GangGreenDavid here, in my personal opinion, because I just feel like Killer Kross is a new up-and-coming, and he might. I don't think Ciampa's not the NXT champion, but Ciampa did so much for the NXT brand. It is time for him to move up to the main roster, but I am scared for Ciampa to move to the main roster because he seems like he's going to end up being a nobody, like he was, like most of them. Like, we don't know what the hell's going on with Ricochet. Finn Balor moved back down from the main roster. Ciampa is a top talent guy on the main roster. The question is, will they actually put him on the main roster to make him a top guy? That's the biggest problem. But I have to agree with GangGreenDavid. I do want to go with Killer Kross. I did watch Killer Kross a few times on NXT a little bit, so I do know a little bit about him. But I think right now with Ciampa, knowing that Ciampa been in NXT for so long, it's time for him to go to the main roster. So yes, I'm going with Killer Kross on this W here.
Love it. I love Killer Kross. I think everybody here has probably picked Killer Kross to win this match. Damian Estrada, no. Viscera didn't have a hot chick like Scarlett, okay? So, no. You cannot say that he's a ripoff of Viscera. What was Viscera's gimmick anyway? Like, oh, he had white eyes? Okay, a big man with white eyes is scary.
Viscera was kind of like a demon that was, because you got to think about it. Viscera was part of the Ministry of Darkness as well. So it was kind of like a demon type of thing. He was just big and scary. He was really a great wrestler in the ring.
Scary. He was scary. But I wouldn't say great wrestler, but for his size, for him to move, he was good for his size to move that way. I mean, he was almost 600 pounds, and he could, like, oh God. Can you imagine getting belly to belly by Viscera? Rest in peace, Vis. I would be like, Vis, we're not doing that again. Because it hurt. That's a lot of meat. That's a lot of meat. It's a good book. It's a good book. But everybody, I think everybody here is picking Killer Kross. I hate the name Killian. What's they call him? Kalian Kross. No. WWE, get out from your PG shtick for one damn day. Just call him what we know him by, and that's Killer Kross, for God's sakes. Like, there is nothing wrong with the word killer and the word cross on there. So, anyway.
You know how the WWE fans are. You know how the universe is when the parents going to start complaining like, why you call that man a killer? Da-da-da-da-da. Nobody want to hear that crap, man. We done with the PG era.
That's why I have my pimp hand for every parent out there. And I can make double change. Anyway, I think GangGreenDavid has picked has picked Killer Cross. D picked Killer Cross. I picked Killer Cross. Next, a match that also is going to be very interesting. Mr. Wrestling, or Mr. Heel at this point, Johnny Gargano is coming after Key in the Building's boy, Keith Lee, for the North American Championship.
This is an interesting match.
It is, and there's so many matches here who can steal the freaking show. That's the funny thing, and this is one of them. I love how they brought, even though I'm not a big fan of personal stuff, but I do love the fact that they kind of, you know, talked about it. Keith Lee is in a relationship with Mia Ying. I do love the fact that Johnny Gargano, you know, he's married to Candice LeRae. I still feel that both women will somehow get involved. Somebody said Keith Lee is getting called up. No, it's too early for Keith Lee to get called up. I would have to go, God, Johnny Gargano is a former North American champion. I say have Keith Lee win. And, I mean, if you want to take the belt off Keith Lee, I would say not now. Not now. Not early in the feud. Not now. But I love Johnny Wrestling. And I love Keith Lee. But I have to say, the only way for Johnny to win is if he knocks Keith Lee with the belt or something like big. Because Keith Lee's a big boy. You have to find like a medal or something to bring that moose down. But I'm going to have to go with Keith Lee. And sorry, Johnny Wrestling. I love you. I'm a big fan of you. But you're going to bask in Keith Lee's glory. Oh, bask in his glory.
All right, so this is a real tough one from me, and I'm going to be absolutely honest here. This is tough because I do like Johnny Gargano, and I am a real big fan of Keith Lee as well. So this is a very tough matchup for me, knowing Johnny Gargano has some of the most classic matches on NXT, especially with Adam Cole. And I don't think he fought Velveteen Dream, if I'm not mistaken. I think he did, if I'm not mistaken. If he didn't, that's fine.
He did.
But he did? Okay.
Yeah.
So he did have some great matches, but right now Keith Lee is the North American champion, and I feel like he has the momentum and he has the chance to, you know, try to take over NXT, and I feel like Johnny Gargano is probably going to move up to the main roster sometime at some point. But I'm taking Keith Lee here. I'm agreeing with MalcGoolie as well.
Sorry about that, guys. My internet gone screwed up. But this match, though, in particular, I would have to say Keith Lee. I think there's a couple of guys that Johnny Gargano could have some rivalries with before he gets moved up to the main roster. Dominic Jakovic could be his next target. And I think that would make for a hell of a match. I think they even built up some potential storylines between the two of them. I'm going to say Keith Lee.
Bask in his glory. Everybody has picked Keith Lee. So now it's the one match. The triple threat match for the NXT Women's Championship. Charlotte defends the championship against Io Shirai and the returning Rhea Ripley. I want D to go first, because I think we all know who he's picking.
This is a triple threat match, right?
Yep.
Rhea Ripley did impress me at WrestleMania. I can say that. She did impress me and put on a good match against Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. I can say that. But Shirai, I'm not too sure that she really fits in this match with the type of capabilities and wrestling ability that Charlotte Flair and Rhea Ripley has. I just think it might not work, but this is going to be a good match, and I feel like this is going to bring the women's division up to par, knowing that Charlotte Flair is the champion at this time. Now, this is a really tough one for me because I really want to go with Charlotte in this matchup, but I wouldn't be surprised if Rhea Ripley wins this match. At the same time, Charlotte needs to commit to one brand, so Shirai is my pick. I disagree, Maddie Jackson. The reason why they brought Charlotte to NXT to make those NXT women's wrestlers better, better in ring performers like her. And I kind of respect Charlotte for bumping down to being the NXT Women's Champion instead of going after the SmackDown Women's Champion or the Raw Women's Champion, knowing the fact that these girls need some better in ring competition at the NXT Women's Division. So me, I feel like Charlotte retains, but at the same time, do I feel like Rhea Ripley could win this match? Absolutely.
Awesome. I actually think Io Shirai is going to win this. She's been getting built up to win that belt for some time, probably since last year when she faced Shayna Baszler, and then she lost, and then she had her heel turn. It's her time, dude. It's her time. And I love Charlotte, and if Charlotte's going to be bouncing around from brand to brand, and she's also going to be on Raw, she's going to be on SmackDown, and there could be some potential storylines. Maybe she reignites her feud with Bayley, maybe Asuka. I could see it more being with Bayley, but Io Shirai, someone who has competed already in numerous NXT women's title matches, whether it was the Fatal 4-Way match in TakeOver New York, whether it was the one-on-one matches with Shayna Baszler, and the one-on-one match with Charlotte Flair, which ended in disqualification. I think that is what's going to set the pinnacle for her winning this Sunday. So I'm going to take Io Shirai for this one.
So, D, who did you pick?
I picked Charlotte Flair, but I would not be surprised if Rhea Ripley gets the title back. I would not be surprised. I mean, Shirai does have the build-up, don't get me wrong, but the reason why Charlotte is back in NXT and as the NXT Women's Champion, because the women was not just not doing it. They was not giving enough as without them. And that's just being 100% honest. It's just being real. At the end of the day, she went down there to help those women get a better build-up. That's why she's the champion. I understand she's bouncing from brand to brand, but it's not her fault that she's bouncing from brand to brand, because that's what Vince McMahon and Triple H want her to do, to try to get some more relevancy back into the NXT Women's Division. That's just what it is. So at the end of the day, I did pick Charlotte, but would I be surprised at Rhea Ripley? I wouldn't be surprised. I think she wins. I think she probably will win this match if Charlotte Flair doesn't win this match.
All right, guys. You guys want to know my pick? I want you guys to get close. Set the DVR. Set your little time limit code on the chat, because this has to be heard and seen to be believed. MalcGoolie is picking Charlotte Flair. Yep. What? Yep. MalcGoolie went to the dark side. He went to the dark side.
Rain in sunny Philadelphia.
David, did you hear who I picked? Did you hear who I picked? I picked Charlotte. You want to know why I picked Charlotte?
Why?
Because you know what? I have this funny feeling. Number one, I have a feeling we're going to get a heel turn from one of these women. Well, Charlotte's already a heel. We already established that. Io Shirai has come up to a babyface. So Rhea Ripley being heel, beating the crap out of Io Shirai would be good for business. But as much as I would love Io Shirai, as much as I would love Rhea Ripley to regain her title, I'm going to say Charlotte. And also, here's another reason why. And I think, and I don't know, maybe it's just I have that luck or something, but when I pick Charlotte to win, for some odd reason, she always loses. Now when I don't pick Charlotte, she always wins. I want to test that theory out. I want to test it out. So Charlotte, this is your one-time opportunity to make me right on a prediction. I am not the biggest fan of Charlotte. We all know how much I hate Charlotte, and I know the fans are hating Charlotte. But Charlotte is retaining, and here's the reason. Io Shirai, they built her from the ground. They built Io. If Io wins, I'll be happy, and that would be well deserved. Rhea Ripley, I would love it, but it's well deserved. Charlotte Flair, the reason why is I don't think there's not a single woman in that roster right now, except maybe Io or maybe Rhea, who could really, really dethrone Charlotte right now. As of now. And if I was to be completely honest with myself, I would love it if they would bring, what's her name, from NXT UK to beat Charlotte. Either, huh?
I don't know. I met her at a
the one who looks like Brie, not Brie Bella, Nikki Bella, but who's more talented and cut a good promo. Toni Storm. There you go. Toni Storm. If Toni Storm came from NXT UK and went to NXT to dethrone Charlotte. Also, here's another woman who could actually dethrone Charlotte, in my opinion. What if Charlotte was to lose to, if they put her back into NXT? Because it seems like they're trying to set up a storyline with none other than Liv Morgan. What if Liv Morgan was the one to beat Charlotte?
That would be
Need I remind you, it was Charlotte that kind of created this character for Liv Morgan. Granted, yeah, she lost at Raw, but at the same time, I would love it if they put Liv Morgan on NXT for a while and let her beat Charlotte. But right now, I love Io Shirai. She's been working her ass off. Rhea Ripley, love her. She's working her ass off. I'm going with Charlotte.
Now,
Yeah,
let me just piggyback on what you said about the Liv Morgan thing. Now, if Liv Morgan gets a better in-ring ability to go against Charlotte Flair, I think she does need a little bit more work. And I feel like she would put on a good match against Charlotte Flair in an NXT type of environment. When it comes to like SmackDown or Raw, the match would not mean shit. It would be meaningless on the main roster. So I wouldn't mind Liv Morgan coming back to NXT just to take Charlotte Flair's title. It'll be a possibility. But now and then, if she does beat Charlotte Flair, just hypothetically, if she do beat, now look at the triple threat match between Io Shirai and Rhea Ripley. That would be a great triple threat match as well. So either way, no matter if it's Charlotte, no matter if it's Liv Morgan, at the end of the day, at some point, Charlotte Flair is going to lose the title, but just not just at NXT in your house. I think she retains.
So we have 2 Charlottes and 1 Io Shirai. Yeah, everybody in the chat is like, "Oh my God, he picked Charlotte! Oh my God, he picked Charlotte!" God. But like I said, it's a theory. Every time when I pick Charlotte, and I want you guys to look back on every picks and prediction. Every time when I pick Charlotte, she always loses. But I want her to prove me wrong for once. Prove me wrong, Charlotte. For once. I'm not going to be cheering. I'm just going to be like this when the match is on. If Charlotte loses, it's going to be me. See? The jinx lives on. The jinx lives on. If Charlotte wins, the jinx is dead and this is me. With a bottle in my hand. Just drinking it, chugging it all the way down until I'm literally done. Next, the main event. And this match here is not a match. It is actually going to be cinematography. So they're probably going to like pre-record it already. Get this. These are not my words, okay? It's the last chance backlot brawl for the NXT Championship. If Velveteen Dream loses, he can no longer challenge for the NXT Championship while Cole is still champion. This is a backlot brawl. So in other words, it's a parking lot brawl for the NXT World Heavyweight title. This needs to be, in my opinion, probably is going to be cinematography like that was at WrestleMania for the Funhouse match and the Boneyard match. I mean, you can't have them literally beat the hell out of them live in the parking lot. I mean, it can happen, but can you imagine it being, cinematography and all of that? Like, for the backlot brawl? For something like that? It's possible.
I actually didn't even know it was a backlot brawl. Well, then.
So, yeah, these 2 men are going to beat the hell out of each other in the parking lot.
That's
This.
I can see
like you're off of a car or off of a semi Oh my God, that's gonna be the finish, isn't it? Velveteen
No,
Dream's gonna jump
I
off
can
of
honestly
somebody.
see it going to the ring. That's what I could see it doing.
And yeah, but here's how I feel though. I want Dream to win this.
You already recorded.
Already recorded. I want Dream to win. I think it's time for Adam Cole to lose that title. I don't hate Adam Cole. Adam Cole has had an amazing run as NXT champion. He held the belt for like a year and continuing on. I think it's Velveteen Dream's time. It's his time. He's the face. He is the new face of the NXT, and I love the gimmick. I love it. It's an amazing gimmick. It's an awesome gimmick. D thinks it's Prince 2.0, but there will never be another Prince 2.0. But I'm gonna have to go. I
never said it was 2.0 when it comes to Prince. I said he's trying to be like Prince. It's not a Prince 2.0. Absolutely not.
But I'm gonna say this: he's like Goldust, but without the paint. That's what Velveteen Dream is. He's Goldust without the paint.
Yes.
And I would say it's Velveteen Dream's time. Let him win the belt. You already know that the can't think of their names. Damn. The Undisputed Era is gonna interfere, but also that weird guy too that's been following Dream. He also is gonna interfere as well. But why do I have this funny feeling that dude is going to screw over Velveteen Dream? And if that happens, this is going to be my reaction. I'm going to flip out because it's time. Just put the belt on Dream. There's nobody else in that NXT roster. Well, maybe Keith Lee or maybe Finn Balor, but Keith Lee, Velveteen Dream. It needs to be Velveteen Dream.
Gang Green, you want to go? I would have to agree. I think it is going to be Velveteen Dream. Adam Cole's had a title. Adam Cole's had that title for about a year now. If he were to win, see who he could face going forward. I mean, Finn Balor could get his rematch. Diakovic could get a title. He's never had an NXT title shot, I don't think. But if anybody deserves, it's going to be Velveteen Dream. And Velveteen Dream is going to start to have storylines with those guys instead of Cole, because we've already seen Adam Cole versus those guys. Now it's Velveteen Dream's time. After 2 title matches, even against Tommaso Ciampa back in 2018, I believe. It's Dream's time. I'm going to say Velveteen Dream takes it.
And I could not agree with y'all more, knowing I'm not really a big fan of Velveteen Dream's gimmick. But at the same time, you can't knock the wrestling ability of Velveteen Dream. It is his time. He's been North American champion. He defended that North American champion with heart and honor, and he defended it very well when he did have the North American championship. It's no shade. That's just what it is. At the end of the day, Adam Cole, is about damn time you give up this goddamn NXT championship. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of it. Undisputed Era and all that crap. If they don't give Velveteen Dream this title shot, Triple H, you're doing something wrong in NXT. And I'm just going to call you out on it right now. If Velveteen Dream do not win at NXT in your house, Triple H, I am calling you out. Because you're supposed to be preparing them for the next level, and you had Adam Cole had his title for a year. It's time for somebody else new to be a face, make it refreshing, make it what really matters in that NXT title. And that's what matters right now to Velveteen Dream. He did everything else. He did everything he could possibly do, be in all types of matches. We had different titles, cool. But he never had the NXT title. So Velveteen Dream gets the win. Screw Adam Cole, and it's time for a new era in NXT.
So D, that was deep. But since you're on that subject with Adam Cole, but you can't take away from Adam Cole's wrestling ability. You can't. The man has had some great ass matches in NXT.
And I got to see like 2 of them live.
Which I can't agree with, but it's time for the title to be taken off of him. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. The title needs to be taken off of him just because Velveteen Dream, it's his time. Like you said, he's supposed to be the face of NXT. Adam Cole been the face of NXT for a little bit now, and he has so many matches with Gargano and all that. we all know what Adam Cole does in his in-ring ability, but right now it is Velveteen Dream's time to be NXT champion.
I agree, and I believe it's time. Now, a lot of people say that, oh, is the Undisputed Era going to be going to the main roster? No, they won't. After NXT, they won't. Because I think it's Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly, or maybe I don't know, like, they're supposed to be getting another title shot for the tag team titles due to the agreement of Adam Cole and William Regal. But what I do see for Adam Cole's final match, or the Undisputed Eras for that matter, because they've been kind of planting the seeds, and I don't know how you guys are going to feel with this. Adam Cole, they're trying to plant the seeds between Adam Cole versus none other than William Regal. Like, week after week and month after month, they've been getting in kind of each other's face. Now, I love William Regal, but the question is, he's retired. And Adam Cole is a pretty young guy. I'm not saying that Cole would hurt William Regal. I'm just saying, can William Regal still go into the ring and face a younger talent like Adam Cole? But they've been kind of planting the seeds for it just a bit. I don't know if they're going to actually put the switch on, turn the switch on, but I don't know. But all I know is that the Undisputed Era will not be going to the main roster. As much as everybody wants them to, I don't know. I mean, I would love for them to go to the main roster, but right now, Vince McMahon and his fetish of breaking tag teams. Yeah, and his fetish of breaking groups and tag teams would not work. I mean, first things first, if I was to literally have the Undisputed Era get called up, they would not go to Raw. And there's the reason why. Raw, there's so many other big heels on Raw. Seth Rollins, Brock Lesnar when he comes back. Or if he comes back. There's so many other big heels that you have on Raw. Who is SmackDown's biggest heel? Baron Corbin.
That's unfortunate.
Just think about that. Baron Corbin is the number one heel on SmackDown. Just think about that. Now, a lot of people can say The Fiend, but The Fiend is more neutral. The Fiend gets a yay reaction. I never heard anybody boo a heel who's supposed to be booed. It's so funny, topsy-turvy how the wrestling world works. If you're a heel, you're a good guy. You're a babyface, you're a bad guy. That's how it looks like with that when it comes to Bray Wyatt. But I would have the Undisputed Era go to SmackDown. Why? I mean, think about the possibilities. The Red Dragons, Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly against the Usos when they're 100% healthy. Or the New Day versus the Undisputed Era. I mean, there's so many possibilities here. Adam Cole versus Roman Reigns. Adam Cole versus Mustafa Ali. Adam Cole, Dolph Ziggler. Adam Cole. Think about it.
My dream
they would be the number one heels on SmackDown.
That's my dream match.
That would be a takeover match. They would take over SmackDown. It's like the Nexus 2.0.
That would be interesting.
It would. And tell me you don't want to see this. The Undisputed Era of either all four of them versus the Usos and Roman Reigns. You mean to tell me you don't want to see that? The family versus the Undisputed Era?
I would not mind.
Yeah, because yeah, I know D hates Roman Reigns, but still, like, for real. And Jimmy Uso, yeah, they've been saying they're gonna push Jimmy Uso. They're gonna try to get him into a solo run, or better yet, here's another one that we never seen. How about this one? Adam Cole versus Jeff Hardy.
Jeff Hardy can stay.
I mean, yeah, Jeff can be healthy. It's just, can he stay clean? And so far, he's been doing a very excellent job of staying clean, even though that WWE brought out his demons last week on SmackDown. But still, I still say that, you know, if the Undisputed Era were to move up, they need to go to SmackDown. They don't need to go to Raw. That's the same for Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. You need new stars. Why build them up on Raw? There's too many characters on Raw. Way too many characters on Raw.
Yeah.
SmackDown.
Yeah.
name a few characters on SmackDown that you boo. You could boo Baron Corbin, but who else is the second biggest heel? You can't say Bray Wyatt. People say, "Oh, Miz and John Morrison." Okay, if Miz and John Morrison is the case, they don't act like heels. They act more like baby faces than heels.
We forgot the difference between a baby face and a heel these days in WWE. I'm just being honest.
Most of the baby faces get booed nowadays, and most of the heels get cheered.
That's the way how the wrestling world is. It's just weird. I don't know. It's like maybe the internet, the IWC, literally, a lot of people say that they kind of ruined wrestling. I think the word is smarks or anything, but I don't know. Like, for real, it's just weird. Just wrestling can be very weird sometimes. Adam Cole versus Ali. Oh, God, that would be a hell of a match. That would be a hell of a match.
Interesting.
It's just very interesting. But this card here tells you that the boys and the women the boys and the girls from NXT are going to put on a hell of a show. And apparently, there's going to be a house set on this show. So there's actually going to be a freaking set on this show.
Finally. I just wonder, are there going to be some fans in there or no?
The up-and-coming superstars from NXT. That's what you've been on SmackDown. Which I think is good. It's not a bad thing. I think it's actually pretty entertaining to watch some of these up-and-coming superstars like Shane Strickland and all these others, and you know, all of them to come in onto the show, you know, for them to literally be there. What is up, Key in the building? And yes, Eli Washington, yes. Where is it? Is this a factor of this fact, guys, where Eli Washington just said? I just literally highlighted it. Social media ruined wrestling. In a way.
It kind of did, because of now we got to see what's going on. Now we know what's going on behind the scenes. A lot of articles, a lot of people posting on Twitter and stuff like that. So it doesn't make it highly anticipated like it was when we was watching back in the day.
Right.
Yeah.
And also Cody Johnson. Yeah. Adam Cole's contract in WWE is coming up in August. And there's been rumors that he could leave. Here's how I feel. Adam Cole's not leaving. As much as his girlfriend is literally on AEW, he's not leaving. They treated Adam Cole with so much respect there so far in NXT and WWE or what have you. Adam Cole's not leaving. I mean, let's be real. I mean, Adam Cole is literally not leaving. But Key, we just went through all the matches. What is your picks? We'll go one at a time. The 6-woman tag team match. Mia Ying. Can't think of her name. Tegan Knox and Shotzi Blackheart against Candice LeRae, Dakota Kai, and Raquel Gonzalez. 6-woman tag team match. Who you got?
I'll go with Candice LeRae.
Everybody is going heel in this match. Okay. Next, we had Damian Priest versus Finn Balor.
Ooh.
I went with Damian Priest.
Oh. I'm going to go with Finn.
You going with Finn? Okay. Next is this one here. Is going to be good. Killer Cross with Scarlett on the outside versus Tommaso Ciampa.
Now this is the match I want to see.
Yes.
I got a feeling like this is not going to be the only match.
Turn your volume up. I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
So I can tell this is not going to be their only match if they're going to have more than one match. So I'm going to give it to Ciampa first if they have more than one. Ciampa's going to take the first one.
Hold up, Ghoulie. I had to mute you.
That's huge. That's huge. What is up, Ortiz Everybody hit that like button if you haven't already. What is up, Iverson Vlogs, Sun Life? Yeah, that's big. I think we all picked Cross to win this.
I'm gonna go
So,
Tampa.
wow. I do believe, yeah, I do agree. There'll probably be more matches in the future. But I think David said that Ciampa could be called up, or was it D that said that Ciampa would be called up?
I think me and GangGreenDavid said that we think Champ is going to be called up just because of he did everything he's supposed to do already in NXT. What else is there for Ciampa to do?
That's true.
Key also, we already know who you're picking, but still, we still gotta know. Keith Lee, bask in his glory, versus Johnny Gargano for the North American Championship.
As much as I you know, Keith Lee, my man, but since Gargano went heel, didn't he? I got a feeling.
You still sound low.
How about that now? You hear me? No.
I don't know. It's not my volume. It's just low.
I can hear her.
I'm going to go with Johnny. I got it's a strange, as much as I love Keith Lee, you know this. They didn't make Johnny heel. I got a feeling they're gonna give it to him.
Oh, wow. Key, I don't know if you were here earlier for this, but Sue, I had to join the dark side for this next match. The triple threat match for the NXT Women's Championship. Charlotte, Io Shirai, or Rhea Ripley. Guess who I picked, Key?
Charlotte.
Yep. I joined the dark side. But who are you picking for real? Charlotte.
They're not letting her let that go yet.
Charlotte, yeah, Charlotte.
Woo!
And the main event, and get this, it's a backlot brawl. So basically, it is a straight up parking lot brawl for the NXT World Championship. Adam Cole versus Velveteen Dream. We all went with Dream. Oh my God, I swear if you pick Adam Cole.
As much as I don't want to, but do you think it's? I mean, I would think it's time for him to leave that belt.
Hold up, say that again.
I said I think it's time for him to lose that belt, but something in me is saying that they're gonna let him keep it. So I'm going to go with Adam Cole retaining.
I'm not all shocked with that because, to be honest, I have that funny feeling too. That weird dude, like somebody said his name. I can't think of his name. I'm about to look up here in the comments. Someone said his name. I can't think of his name. Good God. Where's his name? Okay, guys, tell me the name of the guy that you guys said that was following Velveteen Dream, been helping Velveteen Dream fight
I forget his name. I know what you're talking about. I forget his name.
The weird creepy dude. Yeah. Like, I have a feeling he's going to get involved. Why do I have this funny feeling he's going to screw over Dream? If he does, I will I'm going to scream. Because, I mean, yeah, it's a part of the story, but at the same time, this is Velveteen Dream's time. Let him have his moment. If you wanted to do the heel turn, why not have him beat Adam Cole on live TV? That would have made better sense. Yeah, we all would have been pissed off about it when he loses the title, but damn, we could say, hey, here's NXT champion. Oh.
Did y'all hear about? It was an article that I was reading, and somebody forwarded it to me.
Say it again, Key.
There was this article that somebody forwarded it to me. It was about how the Undertaker ruined his childhood or something because he went, kayfabe and came out his character. as he's getting interviewed. And then this person literally was like, "Oh, Undertaker ruined my childhood." I was like, "No, get out of here! Undertaker is a legend. He's probably about to retire. Why do you think he's doing these interviews as himself?" So that article was crazy. I was like, I'm not paying this no mind. Undertaker's a legend. I don't care if he's in character, not in character. We all know who the Undertaker is.
Yeah, Undertaker's a legend. Like, that is a horrible article to read. His name is Dexter Loomis. Okay, first off, that is a creepy name. Why do y'all come up with these pedophile names?
Well, wasn't Dexter kind of crazy on the show?
Well, he is crazy on the show. Oh, matter of fact, Dexter Loomis, he was on TNA. I remember him. Yeah, he was a creepy dude in TNA too. He was stalking Christy Hemme.
Oh
yeah, dude, Samuel Shaw, that was his name. Samuel Shaw. Samuel Shaw's on TNA. I mean, on NXT. Wow. Hey, have y'all heard Undertaker's side of the story of the Montreal Screwjob on ESPN?
Yes.
Yeah.
Apparently, Vince was like, "All right, Brett, you get one hit on him," and he swung.
No, he should. I would have got like 2 hits. I would have broken Vince's nose. His nose. Would have broke his nose. Because that was a black eye on the business. It really was. It was a black eye for wrestling. It was a black eye for entertainment. You cannot literally break some type of character like that. I mean, you just literally exposed. Well, Brett really exposed. That was Samuel Shaw's gimmick. Yeah. But back to the Samuel Shaw, or what's his name, Dexter Loomis. The dude is pretty creepy. He can play a very creepy character. But if his next target is Velveteen Dream, Velveteen Dream is already, crazy enough as it is. But you have Velveteen Dream, like, I call him Goldust or Purple Dust.
He's Goldust 2.0.
Shoot, but
just a black version.
He's a black version of Goldust, and that's done right. But yeah, I mean, Samuel Shaw stalking Velveteen Dream I don't know how I won't say I wouldn't be uncomfortable with it. I'll just be like, this is a test of mind games. Whose mind is going to get checkmated first? And also, yes, I want to talk about this too, because I'm so glad we're all here. How do y'all feel about Hulk Hogan and his wife, or ex-wife, or whatever, are all banned from AEW events because of their racial tweet?
I can't stay out the news for racial comments. Didn't he get fired from WWE to say the N-word?
Yep. Hulk Hogan, he's always been a
It's time for him to retire. He did retire. It's time for him to lay low, eat his vegetables, and say his prayers, because he's done.
I can't stand. I'm not the big. Everybody knows this. I hate Hulk Hogan. I never believed in. Well, I will say this: the Hulkamania thing. Okay, cool, but I don't believe that a grown man that can do this. And then a leg drop is entertaining to me. I'm like, really? Any motherfucker can kick out of that. How do you sell? Now, you can sell douche. You can sell that. But you cannot sell, I don't know, I hate Hulk Hogan. Anyway, hey, question. What's your thoughts on Drake Maverick's NXT contract? Is it real? I believe it is real. I think it was legit. Nope. He didn't win. But Triple H came out at the end of NXT and offered him a contract, and he signed it. So, Drake Maverick has always been very talented. He was talented in TNA. He's talented here. Personally, for me, I am happy for him. Hell, his wife, even on Twitter today, freaking was it Roger Rabbit or whatever, because that's her favorite movie. So she's so proud of her husband. I'm like, yeah, Renee Michelle, stand by your man. God, Renee Michelle is so damn beautiful. You guys just don't know. Drake is super lucky. Put her in WWE. Let her be his manager, for God's sakes. That would be entertaining. Instead of what y'all did with her, putting her in that 24/7 title storyline, and she couldn't get any on her honeymoon. They couldn't consummate the marriage. Oh yeah, and apparently she says they still haven't consummated their marriage. I'm like, are you serious right now? No man with that, how good looking as she is, no man can't wait. I don't know. I think she probably troll. She can troll people too. Booker T teach Hulk Hogan those words. Oh God. Oh yeah. How do you feel about Justin Jackson Riker Gunner? Because he said something. Tweeted, "Make America." Yeah.
I mean, some of these things that really gotta follow.
I don't follow on politics. I'm gonna say this: Kevin Owens reply on Jackson Ryder or Gunner from TNA. He basically said it. He said it the best way I can. But there's also another one that I loved. A lot of people said this. Can The Rock run for president? Why not? I'll vote for The Rock. He's the people's champion. Rocky is the people's champion. Now, because did you see the speech that he said this morning when I shared it on the group chat? Because that
there's a lot of stuff I didn't look at.
It was deep. The Rock, what he said was so deep. It'll put a tear in your eye. But it's actually the honest to God truth what's going on here. We got 4 minutes left until we end the show. Is there any other questions you guys want to ask us that haven't already been answered? We'll go recap the whole entire NXT card since we're up here. For picks and predictions, these are my picks. I picked the baby faces to win the 6-woman tag team match. I picked Charlotte to retain the women's title. Killer Cross for the win. Keith Lee, Basket, His Glory, Damian Priest, and Velveteen Dream for my picks for this Sunday show.
I did the heels. Champion Gargano is the new champ. Charlotte's retaining, and Adam Cole's retaining.
Yeah, wow. Damn, you're making this all heel heat. I don't think no baby face.
Finn's
Finn's a baby face. I'm about to say, you picked all the heels.
I know. I go on the obvious.
Like heels. It's like all heels. I'm like,
if my man still keeps his title. So,
if Keith Lee retains, I'll be happy. I think the biggest one here, if Velveteen Dream wins, we're all going to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
Also, wait a minute. What do you think about the Revival's debut in AEW? Liked it, and I love the fact that their new tag team name is called Fuck the Revival. That is hilarious. FTR. That is genius. That is great. But I still don't like Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson, though.
I never was a big fan of them.
I never saw the hype of the Revival. I never saw the hype in them in Ring of Honor. I never saw the hype. Like they're like Arn Anderson and what's his name? I can't think of his name. Larry Sabisco. No, you can't recreate magic like that. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. When do you think we'll finally see the Hacker? I say we'll finally see the Hacker between. It has to be either between Backlash or Extreme Rules. If you wait till SummerSlam, it has to be a big person. Christian's supposed to be back this Monday.
That's gonna be crazy.
All right, let's also read this one. Elijah Watson said, Malc, how do you feel about Dream? If Dream wins, but we get Keith Lee versus Dream, and Lee beats Dream, but Killer Cross beats Lee and be champion. First things first, Keith Lee versus Velveteen Dream. I don't think we never saw that, so I would love to see that. Now, Killer Cross, on the other hand, being champion, that's going to happen. If he stays healthy, if the character blooms and blossoms. That's the only way. Also, how do you feel about NXT Hell in a Cell? We get Ciampa and Cross inside Hell in a Cell. I would like it, but to be honest, it wouldn't have the same majesty as what Gargano and Ciampa should have been. Gargano and Ciampa, their final match, as it was an empty arena match, it should have been a straight-up Hell in a Cell. For all the times that those two men have beaten the hell out of each other, no. It should have not ended at no damn... I mean, the match was cool. Gargano won, but still. Anyway, imagine if the hacker was Matt Hardy. That would have been cool if Matt stayed. Would have been hilarious. Malcolm, did you watch Tully Blanchard's promo with Sean Spear? Awesome. No, I have not seen it. Damien Estrada said, "What's y'all thoughts on Sasha and Bailey's rivalry? Storyline getting pushed back." Boo!
Oh, so Sasha not turning on Bailey no time?
Nope, the storyline's being pushed back. Dude, SummerSlam is almost around the freaking corner. You guys need to do something. What are you gonna wait till WrestleMania? That's way too long. What is up, Michelangelo? What is up? Anyway, Carnage says this year's Hell in a Cell should just be an NXT pay-per-view. I agree. But there's not really a big rivalry right now that could contain in Hell in a Cell. But yeah, I mean, personally, Sasha and Bailey should be at SummerSlam. But who should be babyface? Sasha should be. You can keep Bailey as a heel.
Yeah, because she pretty much threw her underneath the bus.
Yeah. Yes. What is up, Prince Sean? What's your thoughts on Drew Brees? I don't know. That's another topic for another day. This is straight up wrestling. Don't want to do straight up other things, but let's just say it's I want Bailey to stay heel. I agree. She should stay heel. Eli Washington said, "Malcolm, did you see some anniversary promo? And they show former WWE superstar Eric Young." No, I have not. The Suns are coming back. Yeah, basketball's coming back. But yeah, there's not any Drake Maverick. We answered Drake Maverick. We're happy for him. Even though who's the guy that he wrestled? Elo Fantastica, whatever the freak his name is. How generic can you get when it comes to a luchador? He looks so generic.
You know, he's like one of the ones, like, when you go create a character on a game.
Yes.
So mad.
Yes. I love Eric Young's heel turn in 2015. I loved it when he won the world title. That will always be one of my favorite TNA Impact stories. When he finally won the world title. I'm gonna start watching Impact Wrestling. It's really good. Yeah. Impact Wrestling really got their game together. They got a new writing team. They got a new... Even though I think Tommy Dreamer is one of the writers for Impact, which is also kind of cool. Cyrus the Virus. Yeah, Elo Phantasma. Oh my god, that is the most generic name. You should have called him Elo Fantastico.
Right.
What is up, Anthony Aguilera? What is up? That's what he should have been. I'm a few more and then I'm gonna get out of here. Malc, possibly we stream AEW July 1st and it's Fighter Fest pay-per-view on TNT, Mox versus Cage. I can do that. I have to be off on that day. What in the world are they going to do with the Viking Raiders and the Street Profits? I'm
tired of them. We want the smoke. Let them fight.
Here's the thing. This is a statement where you literally kill... I wouldn't even say kill. You literally just destroyed two great tag teams. First things first. Number one, I love the Street Profits. The basketball thing, okay, but bowling, really? What are y'all trying to say? Black man can't bowl? That's what y'all trying to say? Hey, I bowl, okay? I know how to play ball. And also, what was it? Axe throwing? Seriously? What else did they do that was stupid? Golf? I swear. What if next week is football? I swear to God, if next week is football, I'm gonna cry.
Because Vince don't like tag teams.
I don't know what is Vince's obsession with tag teams. Like, he ruined American Alpha. And American Alpha was a great tag team. But you ruined them.
Don't get me wrong, I like Shorty G.
I like Shorty G too, but he can wrestle and he can cut a good promo. Justin Jordan, you guys ruined that guy when you guys made him Kurt Angle's black son. My black son. My black son. Now he's staying over to the Family Guy, the memes. But yeah, they're screwing up. Who do y'all see as Riddle's first rivalry on SmackDown? Sheamus. Braun Strowman. Someone said Braun Strowman. That's way too early. Same with cancel culture. Oh God, NXT is doing a luchador stable to attack Drake. Boo. And OVE is wait a minute. They broke up OVE on Impact. Wait. They broke up Sami Callihan's group. I know Madman left, but they broke up Sami Callihan and Jake and Dave Chris. Oh my God, I'm really have to start watching freaking Impact because I love OVE. Impact comes on like a syndicated network called AYS or AXS, whatever the frick it's called. But they do have a WWE network streamer though, so you can watch the shows. I think it's like also like WWE Network, $9.99, and it's worth it. It's worth it if you're a diehard TNA fan. I'm thinking about getting it because I am off on Tuesdays, so I should be able to do TNA once the money is right. But yeah. He ruined the Hype Bros. Oh God, yeah. The Hype Bros were good in Impact on TNA, not TNA, on NXT.
You imagine if Zack Ryder with Riddle and Zack Ryder?
Oh God, yes, Riddle and Zack Ryder, bro. Who was the hacker, man? It's been months. Who was the hacker? The hacker has to be Mustafa Ali. It got to be Mustafa Ali. But if you weigh this out till SummerSlam, then get ready. It has to be a big name. It has to be CM Punk.
I was hearing CM Punk.
And yeah, finally, after all the time you guys say, oh, CM Punk. If it's going to happen at SummerSlam, then it's got to be Punk. But if you're going to do it between Backlash or Extreme Rules, it's Mustafa Ali. And I'm not discrediting Mustafa Ali. It's just the fact that he's not a big name like CM Punk. Shorty G is a stupid name. Yes, it is. Street Profit got charisma, but the Viking Raiders doesn't have any. I don't know why they're doing that to show the Viking Raiders have charisma. And yeah, didn't they do karaoke in their car? That's when I knew. I'm like, they ruined them. Chad Gable's a better name. Okay, I'm trying to read some more, guys. Next week they're doing a cathalon. Are you okay? Yes, Jake is a part of cancel culture. There is rumors that Otis will cash in on the tag team titles.
He gonna cash in on the tag team titles.
I mean, I'd be happy.
No, what the hell are you doing with Otis? And why did he win Money in the Bank?
I was happy he won Money in the Bank, but I don't see him being world champion. I can see Dolph Ziggler taking that briefcase. And turn heel, and Sammy has a hacker watchdog gimmick. Oh God. Okay. Turn face. He ruined Brazongo. He is now ICU. They finally gave Apollo Crews the title. Yes. Malk. Now they ruined Otis. Why? I wouldn't say they ruined Otis, but I will say this about Otis.
But because he was hurt, so they had to put him into the singles. But you might as well do that to Jay too. I mean Jimmy, because Jay's hurt.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna say this too about Otis and Mandy Rose. I do love the story, but what I didn't know is that Otis has it's not a phobia, but it's like they put him in this thing with Mandy Rose because he was shy. Apparently backstage, and this is in real life, this happened for him ever since he was a child, or a teenager. Otis has been shy around women. yeah, he's been shy around women. So yeah, he's shy around women. At first, sorry y'all, I hear sirens. Yeah, he is shy around women. I did not know that. So they put him in with Mandy Rose, which I'm completely cool with, even though I think Mandy Rose has a boyfriend in real life, so I don't really think that her and Otis are really dating. It would have sucked if it would have been cool if they were, but still. Sammy is using Blackheart's old theme. When was she in Impact? Who, Blackheart? Shazzy Blackheart? I don't think Shazzy was in TNA. I know she was in, I can't think of it, Evolve. And I really wish WWE would do something with Evolve. I mean, they gave him the anniversary show, which was great. But I would love if Evolve was not a part of the WWE, but some big shows would be a part of the WWE network. But that's going to do it here. We're at the hour and 10-minute mark. Quick question before everybody goes. Does everybody want to see another Dragon Gate episode? Because I don't think I can wait on Saturday. Might as well, but I won't be, I have to do October, November, and then December. So, you guys want a Impact, Dragon Gate USA? Prince said yes. Damien said yes. Carnage said yes, I do. Key, your boys lost again. But it was Keith Lee this time that got pinned. I'm like, the Samoans are 3-time champions. And the last episode, and I think Keith saw it, we're down to 6 companies. Impact went out of business the last time I was on Dragon Gate. I cried. And the sad part is, Homicide beat Okada. He beat Okada for the Impact title. He brought the belt home. How would you feel if you were a wrestler and you got your championship from another company and you drove all the way back to your company to find out it was bankrupt? That they're out of money. Dude, this would be me holding the title like this. Wait. Hey guys, I'm back. Why do I see boarded up boards around the freaking building? Oh yeah, you guys went under. You guys are out of money. You're bankrupt. So, you're a free agent now. But you got the title. This would have been me. you know, like, and that was a great match. If you guys did not see Okada versus Homicide, I recommend you to watch that match on the stream because it was so amazing. I can't believe Impact went out of business. I literally cried after the stream because I wanted to do another cross promotion with them, but no, they're out of business. Oh, Sami Callihan. Sami Callihan. Yeah, Sami Callihan was in NXT. He left because he didn't like the PGA. I don't blame Sami Callihan. If you've seen a Sami Callihan match, PG ain't even the word to describe Sami. Sami is not a PG type of character. He is a XXX rated R villain. You cannot turn him happy-go-lucky. No. What is up, Alice Stansbury? I'm sorry if I butchered your name. Don't like Seth Rollins' gimmick too much. Too much. Don't like... Wait. Too much. Don't like to me. You need to get off TV. You need to take time. He turns face way too much. Oh, with Seth Rollins. The Monday Night Messiah gimmick, I like it, but I hate the theme. And personally, I was happy when they turned Seth heel. Because his babyface run was done. It was dead. It was dead in the water. But I love your Roman Reigns thing too. I love your Roman Reigns. It looked like Roman Reigns is literally Aquaman. I love that. I freaking love that. I love that. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And hit that like button because I normally do this every Thursday. I'm about to do Dragon Gate here soon. So I'm about to get off here. But let me read one more. And then I'm going to be done. Okay, is EC3 coming back to Impact? No, I have a feeling he'll go to AEW. And also, rumors have it that Dominic will turn heel on Ray.
I don't know. I think it might be too soon.
It's too soon, but I can definitely see Dominic beating the crap out of Seth. He called him a puta on live TV.
That's crazy.
Dominic is a beast. He can hit the 619 too. So when he hit it on Brock, I was like, oh, oh. Slammiversary is on July 8th. We're going to watch it, Malc. If it's on their little network plan, I will watch it. But if not, I'll let you guys know. Sammy, please tell me why in the hell is YouTube recommending me a TMZ video of Shad Gaspar arm robbery video 3 years ago? Because TMZ is nothing but trash. You rape a sheep every time when you watch TMZ. Well, actually, I'm a hypocrite for saying that because I do watch TMZ only when I'm bored. Bored. Oh my God, I rape the sheep when I'm bored. Oh, that's terrible.
I think you need a new hobby when you're bored.
God. But TMZ, matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna play one little clip for you guys because I love the Nostalgia Critic. I don't know if you guys are subscribed to Channel Awesome, but I love the Nostalgia Critic, and I love his reaction when someone told him about TMZ. It was probably the best rant he ever had
in the history of the human race. So terrible that I hate getting a clip to show you because I feel like getting the footage is giving them a fraction of support, and that makes me feel like the devil. That fucking bad. And yet people still watch them like they're saying something important when all they're doing is praying somebody will blow their brains out to preserve whatever measly shreds of journalistic decency they have left.
Jesus.
You know what? I'm gonna go on a little longer. Fuck this show! If you're actually dumb enough to watch past the first 2 seconds without realizing it's sucking whatever intelligence you had, then you deserve your purgatory of rubbing tabloids on your genitalia, thinking you're getting laid and claiming to others that you know how the world works while really you're just crying your virgin ass to sleep every night while eating your Dorito and Captain Crunch sandwiches. No, seriously, you stab God every time you see this show.
Wow.
You kitten every time you don't turn the channel. Fuck this show! Not a fan.
Wow.
It definitely went in.
He went in when he said, you stab God every time you watch this show. You kick a kitten every time you watch this show. I'll show the video on the group chat. And actually, for you guys, I'll play it here in a minute. Because, oh my God, like, that's too freaking funny. Like, I love the Nostalgia Critic. But anyway, what is up, Stark Zone? And John L. Jackson said, how long does Bailey hold that title since they're extending? I'm going to say they're going to hold the belt. She's going to hold that belt until they actually turn the table and make her go heel.
You mean
But
make
until,
it
they're never going to turn her heel. They won't.
Come on, Sasha.
Yeah, they'll never turn Sasha babyface. I don't know why. I think Sasha's a better babyface than she is a heel.
So you mean they're gonna turn? So Sasha gonna go heel and Bailey's gonna go back face?
Oh no, that's not what I meant. I meant Sasha will go face. Bailey will go heel.
Okay.
My bad. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. You guys give me like a good 10 minutes so I can get set up for Dragon Gate. So until next time, I will be live on Sunday to do the NXT TakeOver. And yes, I will be live for the whole entire show. I will hopefully have Key in the building, Darion, and GangGreenDavid on there as well. So
go subscribe.
Go subscribe to Key in the building.
I do all
Please do that.
Haven't been on there yet, but I did post the NBA video in the NBA coming back. But no, subscribe because I might do a random too, and when I do one, I do.
Naomi should be now. Yes, I would love if Naomi does it. If you don't want to do Sasha, then it has to be Naomi.
I'll take that.
But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for us. Please subscribe to the MalcGoolie channel if you haven't. Please subscribe to the Spotlight Sports Talk Network channel if you haven't. Subscribe to Key in the Building if you haven't. Give me 15 minutes and you will have your Dragon Gate. We're going to finish off the year of Dragon Gate for year 6. And let's see how the game is going to throw a big, huge F you to me on that. So until next time, God bless you all and peace. Give me 15 minutes. Peace.